we are out here on a deep, clear mountain lake in East Tennessee. It is late March, but the water temp is more like almost dead of winter. The water temp is only 44 degrees, but that is perfect temperature to go throw a jerkbait. We got one of the new Yo-Zuri Pro Series Jerkbaits, just kind of trying to look like a dying thread fin, or there's actually a lot of alewife in here, so kind of just looking like a dying shad. And already had 4 or 5 really good ones follow this thing, and I think we just kind of need to figure out the retrieve this morning, see if they want it slow or fast. We're definitely going to be around them all day, going to cover a whole lot of water, just fish a little bit of everything, kind of let the fish tell us what they want to do. But it's East Tennessee in March. These fish are biting. We should have a really good day. So one thing I'm doing right now is I'm seeing these fish on my electronics. If they're high in the water column, I'm picking up my jerkbait. And if they're down there pretty deep, I'm picking up that jig head minnow, just trying to stay right above them. That's really what you want to do. Wow. Oh, it's so fun. Little guy, but it's a start. It's on that new Yo-Zuri Super 9 braid. And man, that stuff's smooth. I can already tell right now. It casts good, it's smooth. So far, I've been throwing that jerkbait a little bit, and they're following it really good, but they won't quite commit to it. I think I just want to be a little bit deeper in the water column, is one reason why. So actually, some of the fish I'm drawing up on that jerkbait, I'm turning around, throwing this jig head on them, and getting it down there just in their face a little bit more, and catching them on it. But I kind of think as the day goes, as it warms up, that jerkbait bite's really going to get good. So just kind of doing a two-prong approach right now. Just kind of looking around. Some of these fish in these ditches too, they're so deep right now. I mean, that fish is about 25, 30 foot down. You can get a jerkbait down that deep if you weight the hooks, but it's pretty hard to get it down there as fast as these fish are moving. So just throwing that jig head minnow, 8-pound Yo-Zuri T7 fluorocarbon for my leader. And then that's the new Super 9 braid from Yo-Zuri. And actually throwing 10-pound on this. I like a light main line when I'm throwing these heavier heads. Like this is a 5/8 ounce head. And the reason you want that lighter main line, like 8 or 10 pound, is because it's going to fall a whole lot quicker. It's going to really sink down there, and you're going to be able to get in front of their face a lot quicker. Whereas if we see some fish up high in the water column and we're throwing a lighter jig head, I want to go to like 15 or 20. And the reason is it's going to float just a little bit more. I keep my bait above them, and that's the biggest thing with this. You always want to keep your bait above them. And so if they're really deep, we're going with the 8 or 10 pound Super 9 braid. If they're a little bit higher up, we're going to throw 15 or 20. Another thing too is being able to tell if they're bass or not. So one thing about bass, especially bass that are sitting suspended in ditches like this, is that they always are moving. They very, very, very rarely sit still. So like if you look out here at about 80 feet, here's one right here, it's constantly swimming. I want to get a little bit more focused on it. But it's not just completely sitting still. It's moving a little bit, which makes me think that's a bass. So I'm going to throw at them. See, there's actually 2. There's another one behind it. So my bait is right there. They've got one coming at it. As he's coming, I'm speeding it up. He's coming fast. I don't think he's going to bite. He's going a little too slow. I'm going to let it fall on this other one. That one's actually thinking about it. I'm trying to get both their attention so they get competitive. Here he comes, speeding it up. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, come on. He swiped at it. Oh, and there he goes. A couple things I noticed right away with this new braid is that, one, the castability is incredible. Like, it's super smooth. These little roll casts, when I'm seeing these fish on forward facing, are so easy to make. You know, that braid's not getting caught anywhere in that spool. It's just coming right off that spool very, very smoothly, which is huge, because accurate casts are everything when doing this. And then secondly, and it's kind of the same thing, it's super smooth, which means it falls smoothly through the water. There's no hitches. There's nothing that looks irregular in the movement of your bait. So that's definitely something I'm really excited about when using this. It's just how smooth it is. The castability is phenomenal, and definitely super sensitive as well. Guys. Decent little smallmouth. Oh yeah. New Super 9 braid, man, I love that stuff. Nice little fish. Tell they got their winter feed on them right now. They got that good gut. They're getting ready to spawn. Nice little fish, probably 2 3/4 pounds, and just not a mark on them. Beautiful fish. Let's get that one's mama. All right, guys, we had a pretty good morning. First it was a little bit slow, and then it got pretty good. We were catching them on a jig head minnow with that new Yo-Zuri Super 9 braid. And it's just warming up a little bit now. Some of these little red clay places with some of this kind of pea gravel mixed in. These places really warm up quick when you get these sunny days like this. And you know, it's just that time of year. It's late March. The smallmouth usually spawn in April here. So they're gonna start pushing up to these places. And definitely one of my favorite baits in the whole entire world is a jerkbait. That is the new Yo-Zuri Pro Series Jerkbait. Just a couple things right off the bat. You can tell the hooks are upgraded. It's got an upgraded paint job on it. You see how much flash there is from that. It really looks just like a shad in the water. And then the castability of this is phenomenal. There's a tungsten weight transfer system in this. You can cast it a mile, which means you can get it a little bit deeper. And see if we can catch a few on it. So all I'm doing, kind of like, I throw it out there, I reel it down 3 or 4 cranks pretty quick. That's just to get to the optimum depth. You know, a lot of these fish we're trying to catch in this jerkbait are anywhere from about 10 to 30 feet, which 30 feet's a little bit deep for it, but these smallmouth, man, they'll come from a long ways away to eat a jerkbait, especially something like this. You know, this is the LG bone color. It's got a lot of chartreuse in the bottom, a lot of flash, and even though, you know, it might be 30 foot deep and this jerkbait dives about 8 to 10, you'll still get them fish to come up a long ways. We have the shallow, which will go about 3 or 4 foot. This is the mid depth, that, you know, 8 to 10 foot. And I usually throw a jerkbait on about 12 pound T7 fluorocarbon. You know, if they were up really high in the water column, we'd be throwing that shallow, and we got one tied on if needed. But right now we're just kind of fishing that mid depth. So this, you know, 8 to 10 foot diver is just perfect for this. And all I'm doing, I'm just kind of getting it down there, popping it a few times, letting it sit a second or two. And then soon as I see these bass come up off the bottom, I'm gonna really speed it up. And I got on a bite out here last year with a jerkbait. And the deal was you'd start working it, give it a couple seconds to stop, give it a couple seconds to pause, and then as soon as you saw them start coming on your graph, I'd actually start popping it up, like it was trying to get away, going towards the surface. And that was definitely a really, really good bite out here last March. So we will see if that's the deal today. It seems like every day it's a little bit different. Some days they want, you know, really slow, quick pops. You know, some days they want really quick pops. Other days they want really slow, you know, a couple pops and let it really sit. It just depends. But the good thing is, you know, using our electronics, we can really tell if we need to speed it up or slow it down. And we're just looking for the active fish. We're gonna run these points pretty quick. That's the good thing about a jerkbait, is you can cover a lot of water with it. And if they're setting up good, if we get a little bit of wind, we'll probably actually pick up that Yo-Zuri 3DRX DD crankbait here in a little bit. And that's a bait, man, you can really cover a lot of water with. We have a little bit of stain in the water too, which is great for a crankbait or a jerkbait. And we're just gonna fish along, see what we can find. There he is. Oh, big one too. Picked up that 3DRX DD. We got us a good one on here. He's crazy too, he's hot. Oh, buddy. Barely hooked, he's got one hook in him. Yes, look at that one. So the wind really picked up. So we wanted to make a move, start power fishing. And one of the best baits when it comes to covering water is that 3DRX DD, man. And what's cool about this bait, I've been watching it on live scope and I'm actually getting it down like 15 foot deep. So it is a medium diamond crankbait, but it's a small body size, small profile. But I mean, that thing's only 2 inches long. But with that bill, I'm getting it down 15 feet, cranking it pretty fast. And man, look at that nice pre-spawn smallmouth. Beautiful fish. Got him. Another smallmouth. Oh man, that's cool. Look at that. That's fun. All right, guys. So it was getting really windy on the main lake, and not that it was just completely unfishable, but it was getting tough. And a couple things. We kind of wanted to make a change of scenery, see if we can go back in one of these rivers that runs in here and just get on a different caliber of fish. And hey, already got one. Let's see, new Yo-Zuri 3D, or it's the Yo-Zuri Pro Series Jerkbait. And I think we're going to put a lot of fish in the boat with it. It seems like they're starting to react to it in here a lot better. All right, so one thing I just kind of picked up on, just caught 3 smallmouth pretty quick, 2 pretty good ones. Another one is still, you know, probably 2 1/4, 2 1/2 pounder. Is they're sitting on really isolated pieces of brush, like brush piles, stumps on these flats. So that jerkbait is just the perfect bait to bring over it, let it sit for a second over that isolated cover. And as soon as they start coming, I'm going to just speed it up. And just made that little adjustment and caught 3 in really probably the last 10, 15 minutes. So definitely something we're going to look for the rest of the day. Got him. That was cool. Decent one. Looks like a good one, actually. It's either a good one or I got him hooked funny. I got him hooked funny. But it's not a bad one. Oh, yeah. Man, look at all the bait fish he's spitting up, too. Feeding on threadfin in here, little bitty ones too. But it goes to show, even though they're eating little bait, sometimes they'll still hit that bigger stuff. Nice. His eyes are red. He's getting ready to spawn here in the next couple weeks. Seems like right before they spawn, they always get those orangish red eyes. Got him. Good little guy. All right, guys, so we're about to call it a day. It's been a good day. We caught fish doing a lot of different stuff, which is always fun. We caught them this morning on a jig head minnow, fish that were kind of still in their wintertime pattern. You know, they were chasing bait balls a little bit and just sitting out over that 30 to 50 foot of water, using that new Yo-Zuri Super 9 braid. That stuff's awesome. This is my first day using it, actually, and it's so smooth, comes off the reel so nicely. And the castability is just incredible. So that was a whole lot of fun. And then made a move and went cranking for a little bit. I caught a really nice one cranking, just a little rock vein. It was really windy, so just running some wind-blown rock. And then the last little bit, we went and picked up that new Yo-Zuri Pro Series Jerkbait. They definitely wanted the matte color. I threw some different colors this morning, and they didn't really commit to it. We aren't followers, but switched to that color this afternoon and put some nice ones in the boat. So. Hey, overall a good day. Probably end up catching 20, 25 fish, and man, a really fun day in the water.
Be sure to like and subscribe, because we're going to be bringing content to you on a weekly basis for both fresh and saltwater to show you the quality of our products, how to use them, and how to make yourself a better fisherman by picking up Yo-Zuri line and lures. Go and pick them up, like and subscribe. Fish the best, fish Yo-Zuri.